Hey guys, welcome to Mystery Diagnosis.
And she was kind of steady, and she grabbed the cart.
Now it's being to the right.
She really couldn't let go of the cart without tipping, so I had to hold her to keep her balance, kind of guide her. The doctor prescribed an antibiotic.
But some medications have not helped me.
In fact, over the next few days, Carol's balance issues only get worse.
I had to put my arm around her, or she would put her arm around me, and she would really be leaning on me more and more.
3 weeks to the day after receiving the labyrinthitis diagnosis,
It's not that.
a frightening new development literally stops Carol dead in her tracks.
I was in the kitchen and I bent over and I felt very dizzy.
Carol had fallen on the floor. He says, I lost my balance. He immediately told me that the test came out negative. There was no tumor.
I was thrilled in one breath and still very concerned in the next, because that meant there was no answer to what was going on.
But most heartbreaking of all is the realization that she can no longer paint.
She had to mix colors to get the color that she wanted, and her hand wasn't doing what her mind wanted it to do.
I was very worried about not painting again.
This was devastating to her.
Her touch my finger and then touch her nose, and she had a lot of difficulty doing so. I had her walk around the room, but she actually required two persons to help her. A number of her symptoms, including her difficulty with coordination, were consistent with multiple sclerosis. But the MRI of the neck did not show any evidence of multiple sclerosis.
Over the next 2 weeks, Carol returns to the doctor and undergoes test after test.
My husband got me a walker.
With her mysterious condition worsening by the day, the battles ultimately make a very difficult decision. They get Carol a wheelchair.
Carol was home the day I brought the wheelchair home.
For the anti-yo antibody.
Paraneoplastic cerebellar degeneration.
And we all kind of laughed, all three of us at the same time. And I said, leave it to you, Mom, to get something called anti-yo.
And he says, it's not funny.
Dr. Olemo said, I'm certain that your mother has cancer, but I don't know where the cancer is. That was terrifying. My mother and I started crying immediately.
We were devastated.
But then Dr. Olemo drops another bombshell. There's even worse news. The cancer itself isn't the actual cause of Carol's coordination and balance problems.
She had paraneoplastic cerebellar degeneration.
Paraneoplastic cerebellar degeneration, or PCD, is a rare and deadly autoimmune disease. Most healthy individuals produce antibodies to fight off dangerous foreign substances. Generally, these antibodies are powerless against cancer. But in patients like Carol, for some unknown reason, the body produces a unique cancer-fighting agent called an anti-yo antibody. And while it aggressively attacks reproductive cancers, it also targets certain parts of the brain.
The anti-yo antibodies attack both the cancer cells and the brain cells because both of these cells have the same types of proteins on their surfaces. The main way to stop paraneoplastic cerebellar degeneration is to find and eliminate the cancer so that the anti-yo antibody no longer will attack the brain. But finding the cancer in this situation was like finding a needle in a haystack.
The PET scan came back negative.
As the days went by, I kept getting worse and worse.
Her speech was starting to be affected, and she started slurring.
When she would get tired, it was harder to understand her.
I was embarrassed.
They told us that they found a minute speck of cancer.
Since the cancer has been removed from her body, she will no longer be producing the anti-yo antibody.
That is good.
Unfortunately, getting rid of the cancer is just the first step. While Carol's body has stopped creating new anti-yo antibodies, the ones still in her bloodstream can continue to wreak havoc on her brainstem.
In order to prevent further damage to the cerebellum, the anti-yo antibody has to be eliminated as quickly as possible. One of the ways to remove the anti-yo antibody is to perform plasmapheresis, which is a type of washing of the blood.
Carol is disease-free.
That's
The
wonderful.
news, I immediately told her,
And even though the cancer was removed, her chances for a full recovery would still remain very slim because its cerebellum would be unlikely to heal itself.
and some people recover from it, some people don't, and that shocked us.
Dr. Alimo, however, assures the pals that the damage will progress no further. And had the PCD not been caught when it was, the results could have been truly catastrophic. Today, Carol uses a wheelchair to get around safely and has to struggle to speak. But nothing has dampened her optimism or her spirit.
My mother is very, very positive, always. She is still a rock. She still jokes about things. She is very strong.
She's taking this better than I think I would, losing her mobility, losing her art, which was her whole world. She never complained about any of it, never had a bad word about what she's been put through.
I'm in good spirits. And I don't have any pain. So I'm happy about that. There are a lot of people worse off than me.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.